Hello viewers, and welcome to another Doctor Who episode review, and today I am reviewing The Edge of Destruction. Before I start reviewing it, I'm going to say that it may contain some spoilers, so if you haven't seen the episode and want to see the episode, I'd do that first before you come to me. So, it's in two parts. The first part, The Edge of Destruction. The second part, The Brink of Disaster. From the 8th of February 1964 to the 15th of February 1964. And it's starring William Hartnell as the First Doctor, Carol Ann Ford as Susan Foreman, Jacqueline Hale as Barbara Wright, and William Russell as Ian Chesterton. And it is written by David Whittaker. So, this episode is set just in the TARDIS. The reason for that is because they were trying to think of what to do next. They didn't have a lot of things to do back then. They only had the TARDIS to go around, so they thought they'd set the episode in that. Because of the big release of the Daleks, they didn't know what else to do. So I don't mind this episode in the TARDIS. It's something different. So, part one, you see where it left off, where there's like this big crash and everyone hurts their head and loses their mind, and that's alright. And then they find that the TARDIS isn't working properly, so they think that there's something inside. Then by part two, when everything goes back to normal, it happens to be a little bit of a spring that's got caught in the settings. It wasn't retracting or something. I can't remember, I haven't seen it for a while. But that's all it was after all that. It's okay, it's not a bad episode. Some scenes were very unnecessary, like with the way Susan acted, because she acted really weird in that episode. And before I go any further, I just want to show you just something what the First Doctor says. You can't even tell what he says, but this is it.
We're on the brink of destruction. You're the cause of this disaster, and you both nuts. You're not boosted in the land and country.
Yeah, I don't know what to call that timey-wimey stuff. You should know the reason to why that is. It's just he had like a condition back then, and he forgot his lines. So that's why he did it. It's not part of the script. It's just funny. I think it's funny, but it's quite sad at the same time. But back to the episode. So it's really weird how Susan acts, and yeah, it's just a spring in the mechanism. They act really strangely, and it's like all the people in the TARDIS go against each other, like with Susan with the knife and things like that. It's all I'm gonna say is it's just an episode to fill the gap between the Daleks and Marco Polo, which I'm not going to be reviewing next as it's a missing episode, but if it ever gets released I will be reviewing it. I'll be going to the Keys of Marinus next. But anyway, this episode is just like the filler. It's nothing important really. It's just to connect the next two together from where the Daleks left off, and then now everything's okay from that big disaster, they can go on the new planet. But nothing else to really say, as it's good. It's not the best. I'd rank it 5 out of 10, maybe 6 at a push. But I don't think there's anything else to say. Comment below if there's anything I've missed out, or if there's anything you'd like to add, or just add your opinion to it. I just think this is just a filler episode, just to fill the gaps. But please comment. I like to hear what people say. No, nothing else to say about that episode. My next episode review will be the one after Marco Polo, which is The Keys of Marinus, which is story number 5 now. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next review.